Hey guys, so we're here. I'm streaming now. Why in the hell is that friggin' red thing? Anyways. so, so I went ahead and started the stream up. I will be in chat, obviously, as always. If you guys are interested in talking with me, I'll be in there. If not, that's cool too. If you just want to lurk, it's fine and dandy. I can't tell if it's. The reason why I hesitate is I've just had Time Warner here to take a look at their lines associated with their internet, and here to see if some of the noise is causing that. Anyways, it's a long freaking story. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream today. I'm just going to try it for a little bit, see if it works out. And we'll just hope for the best. Anyways.
Wait, did you hear something?
Oh, this guy's going to still be attacked. I forgot all about that. So I guess we have to wait for this guy to stop attacking.
I'm gonna make this as painful as possible.
And I'll just keep trying to see if I can talk to him. Come on.
I've lost sight of the target.
Come on. Come on.
You're dead. I'm already bored. You're gonna pay for that.
Yes, we'll just have to wait.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation
There we go.
688. We're not alone. Gotcha. Radiation. The unbelievable heavens. You're gonna pay for that.
Let's try this again.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Thought I heard something moving. The raiders know we're coming. The sooner we get started, the better.
Looks like the Brotherhood's doing all my work. Just gotta wait for these guys to die. Or for this guy to allow me to talk to him.
When will they learn?
What's up, Chef? How's it going? Just waiting for this. Now he's swimming. Okay. It's great. He's swimming backwards. I'm just trying to wait for this to... I feel like I need like a wrap it up box from like Chappelle Show. Wrap it up! Wrap it up!
Just drop, will you? I've got things to do.
Oh! Oh my god. I've gotta save that. Sorry. I had to save that entire sequence.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the
Oh my
assault
God.
on the main flotilla.
I doubt you can
Come
keep
on.
up.
Nice try.
Best you stand up then.
That all you got?
I gotta wait for him to die.
I'm hit!
I was hoping for a challenge. Guess I'll keep hoping.
For the Brotherhood! Another victory for the Brotherhood.
He's gonna attack him again. I'm still not gonna be able to talk to this guy.
You're already dead.
Up over here!
I wonder how much life he has. Oh my god.
I'm hit!
Did you kill him already?
Sloppy tactics, bad aim.
No survivors.
This won't take long.
Standing down. You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank God.
Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
What do we know about this synth, Gabriel?
Designation B592 is holed up in the shack on top of the upended cargo ship. He's probably got his best fighters with him, so we should plan on heavy resistance. So, are you ready to go in?
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, sir.
Might as well send Deacon away because he's just gonna hate everything I'm doing right now.
Hey,
What is it?
hey.
In the flesh.
I think we ought to part ways.
Another time.
There we go. Uh-oh. It's not what I meant to do. Ah, crap. Alright, so where's the edge of this water? What's up, crew? Just making sure I'm pointing the right direction to get out of this water.
No mercy!
I can still talk to him.
the sim in the battalion. I'll be waiting when you're ready.
Gotta get out of this suit. Just have to leave it here.
My orders.
Well, that's that.
Got it.
Nice.
There's burning stuff in the water. I don't know where that's from, but... Alright. Gonna try and go straight to that guy I'm supposed to kill. Or get, at least. I have not completed it yet, Jay. I'm still a little bit further away from the end of the game. Oh, great. Get to see floating Brotherhood of Steel Knight again.
Leave no survivor. Lost visual.
Wow. Well, I'll make sure to save this time.
They can come find me.
Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, as far as I know, I'm like, I don't know, probably most of the way through the game at this point. I'm still got a couple more quests to go, I assume.
Nice. Something's out there.
Got it.
Must be daydreaming.
Yes. Hands up. Wait. Enemy sighted.
Come on out. Fucking hide from me? Dead.
You should have given up.
Just try to save just to make sure that I don't have to lose a bunch of time just going through this thing.
End of the line. Playing games with me, huh?
Please don't.
Shot a fat man off upstairs. Wow. Oh my god. There's a guy with a fat man upstairs who keeps shooting it indoors. It's hilarious. Oh man. It's funny as hell. Tactical Fat Man, yeah, exactly. What's up? There he is. Somehow he's not dying to it, though. That's so strange.
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, sir. Ready when you are.
It's pretty cool. Might as well save here, too. Yeah, exactly.
Well
I'm not
done,
sure I
hero.
remember it.
I guess you two are agents just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592, initialize factory reset, authorization Gamma
The camera.
71 Epsilon.
You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me? Shit, they did something to
I
him.
think we're being
Take them
shot.
out.
I've already been through here, so I've gotten all the stuff you can get out of here, so I'll just go back. Question is, where does it put it on the map? Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to like repeat it through a sentence because I wouldn't have remembered that. Probably would have forgotten most of it.
Father's work has been a real inspiration for me.
We are honored to welcome you here.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
I'll take a look, sure.
Gotta sell some of this stuff real quick. Jeez, that's a lot better. I'll have to use that.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
Son.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
I don't care about who's to blame. I just wanted to stop a killer.
Yes, of course. Your pragmatism is admirable. It does matter, though. If everyone sees the Institute as a villain, dangerous forces could align against us.
Pretty much.
If we can put the lie to such assumptions, we diminish that threat. But enough about that. The task is done. You've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Oh right, I gotta get my power suit. I forgot all about it. Wow. Oops. At least it doesn't get abducted. Put some marker on him. Let's go pick it up real quick and then go back. Yeah, I get a lot of the same pieces of legendary stuff. It seems like it's mostly left arm stuff as well. I don't know why that is, but... there it is. Now I got quarters.
Sir, we've had another situation. A code red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
Damn it, you're all useless. I'll figure out later. In the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
Right away, sir.
If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen again.
Father's a great man.
Yes, sir.
You must be
understood.
Very proud.
Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
I bet Dr. Thompson would love to take that power armor apart and get a look at the inner workings.
Your quarters are just inside, sir.
Excuse me.
Your new quarters are here, sir. When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
There was supposed to be like a bunch of gear here for me. I don't see anything. Oh, never mind. There's some stuff. Might as well get the well-rested benefit real quick. Sorry. It's further right over here. It's in Nevermore.
I have a variety of items that should prove useful in your surface missions.
Let's see what you have.
Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Father. Of course. You're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
I'm not sure why you'd bother.
Aside from taking back our property, we must teach them a lesson, as it were, and quickly at that. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Is it just me, or will I have backup?
Of course, sir. We'll be waiting for you outside Bunker Hill. You'll have support should you need it. But we want to keep this small.
Guess this is the point where I get to decide like how far in I want to go to either of the factions.
My daddy says your father's daddy, but he looks so much older than you.
Father is more than just our father. He is our
People on the surface have got it pretty bad. Makes me thankful for being down here.
Dr. Oberlin.
When the lights go down and the stars come out, the man just forgets about all his troubles.
Really gotta make the choice now, huh? Jeez. Just gotta make this choice.
Tom wants you for something.
Guess I might as well save, like, last checkpoint here real quick. So you might see a blue screen here while I save. Just so that I have a way out if I don't like the option that I get.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. I can't imagine. We know you got inside with the help of the Brotherhood of Steel. My hope is you've infiltrated them for us. Or at the very least, your true loyalty lies with us. So let's put it to the test. We have a vital mission that only you can carry out. You up to it?
Why should I help you instead?
Now that the Brotherhood knows where the Institute is, in time, they will mount an offensive. And once they do, they'll slaughter everyone in the Institute. Men, women, children, and every synth they can find. I respect you far too much to believe you'd participate in such a bloodbath.
I don't know.
You can't seriously be considering working with the Brotherhood. They view synths as an abomination. They'd kill them all. Please, think about it and reconsider.
Seems like the Railroad and the Institute could become allies, but yeah, Brotherhood definitely seemed like the bad guys here. Or the bad guys, technically. It's definitely more of a gray quandary.
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up from here out. Our targets are inside, 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Yeah, we've got this.
Remember, the synths are the primary objective. Harm must be avoided at all costs. Here are the recall codes. Follow me. SRB intelligence reports indicate that the synths are being... The mission's parameters just changed. We're going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
I guess I'm making my choice. Or not. Oh, I guess we're making the choice for me. The guy's just like warping around.
No.
Yeah, I don't like any of this. This is not good. Can't we all just get along? All I see is death and destruction right now. That's what I wonder. Why can't I just roll factions? Let's bring everybody together. Sing Kumbaya. Kumbaya. These guys aren't even attacking me because they think I'm on their side. Yeah, this is screwed up.
Not gonna make it.
I guess I just have to go in. Scream? What is a screaming thing here? Only have the jetpack. I had a Gatling laser. I'm gonna take that. This has gone extremely poorly as a assault. Who's that guy? There's a caravan guard.
Is someone present?
No, no.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
Here they are.
God, it's a Corsair.
Oh no.
Issue the reset codes and we'll relay back to the Institute. Time is critical.
All right, Synth.
Please.
Z322, initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest. You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
B257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return, and good work.
Definitely don't feel like the hero. That's fine. That's screwed up. Now the game is forcing me to go kill like everybody in town. Nice. Shooting the unkillable child. Yeah. Unkillable child. Is that everything? In the ruins of CSE. Okay. Hooray! I'm the hero! What's up, Dice? How's it going? Not much, just playing Fallout. About to probably see the end of the game at some point.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It wasn't always like this. It used to be different.
I can only imagine. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. It's remarkable. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work.
Camera's not dealing too well on the Brotherhood armor.
Too much risk.
There's always a risk. It was worth it.
I'm glad you see it that way. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course. But they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Mankind redefined, huh? It's like a Deus Ex title.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia.
Remember to practice good sanitation habits at all times.
Let's get this Directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's... well, it's important.
Guess I'll just get the phone.
Son.
Let's get this Directorate meeting over
He's
with
already,
before we
he's all
speak
gonna say.
further. It's...
Guess I'll just follow.
It's important.
I like the mahogany, like, ceiling. It's pretty neat.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure, with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but, sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, I mean, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply The activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
Well, that's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir?
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No! You can't be serious!
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
So, quick question. Why does it matter that he's dying? I mean, like, if you're at the Institute, just put your brain in a synth body and, you know, let that be it, you know? There's no reason why this has to be the end-all be-all. Unless he just refuses to become a synth, so...
I'm glad you're here. I'd
Yeah.
like to conduct an experiment, but I need some assistance with it. I believe we can improve the growth rates of our crops by using mutated cells, such as those found in supermutants. To test this theory, I'll need a tissue sample from a particularly strong supermutant. I expect I'll eventually need several such samples, but let's just start with one.
You need a tissue sample from a strong supermutant. Got it.
That's right. Now remember, only a particularly hardy supermutant will fit the bill for this experiment. I don't need it right away, but if you do come across such a specimen, I'd be grateful if you could bring back a sample.
Allie.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going... Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Sean.
I hope you realize how important mass fusion is to our overall goal.
Guess he doesn't have anything else to say. Guess I might as well take this stuff off. It's like I'm in the Mass Effect Citadel now. It's kind of funny. Yeah, the elevator too. Oh, there we go. There's the failures.
Them all out.
You were right. The Brotherhood sure is here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Heads up, it went dark.
I guess it's upstairs, I guess. Guess it's not gonna get me up there. Yeah, upstairs. Oh yeah, the ID card. Forgot about that.
Dr. Fillmore.
This wasn't really what I planned on doing today.
That's close. Sweet.
Going down.
Goodbye. Oh, Fallout.
Who's there?
Area switch now. My arm!
See if this BOS uniform looks any different on me. Oh, oops, I can't put it on. They have some like leather uniform that looks better than what I currently have. I think it's like an orange jumpsuit.
There's the reactor. Not a bad piece of work for its time. Guess they weren't so good at mitigating radiation back in those days. Levels are almost off the charts. I'll monitor things from here.
Here I am going into another radiation zone. I can't save. Gee, I wonder why.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
Even the power armor, it's just chewing away at me.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, a sentry bot.
Scanners detecting sentient.
Saltrons.
Level elevated.
So I'm leaving Allie behind again.
These guys just don't know when they're beaten,
Oh,
do they?
there she is.
I'll help the synths buy some time. Make sure you get back to the Institute with the agitator.
Brother, no! I can't move my arm.
Statistically speaking, your survival is.
Elder Maxon.
Guess I just have to escape. Just waiting on the load. God, that's a long load. That was a load to load.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Dr. Fillmore,
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. Couldn't have managed it without you. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
Rosalind.
Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient plasma reactors.
Must have been lost in this place a little bit.
A lot of us will have hard times.
Are there many more? Any additional pain, tenderness? Not that I've noticed. I feel quite well.
Okay. How's your energy level? Interesting. You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon?
Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that...
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. It would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me, rambling on like the old man I am. I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. This situation, I'm afraid, is something of your creation, however unintentional.
What do you mean by that? What's happened?
Well, while you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute. Apparently, there was some miscommunication, and this individual called for help, which arrived in the form of your Minutemen. My understanding is that no shots have been fired. I would like it to stay that way. I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered outside. Insist that they stand down at once. Dr. Thompson is on site, and he will be your primary contact. I know you can resolve this situation, but it is of paramount importance that this special individual be brought to the Institute immediately.
They'll listen to me. I'll figure something out. You can consider this handled.
Believe me, I already do.
So might as well talk to Newton real quick. Some here.
Must make you proud to see all your father has done.
For goodness sake, be reasonable. I know you can hear me, now open this door.
What's the use?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as Father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Nice.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Maybe I can reason with them.
I believe I can help with that. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort. Here we are. Just give me a moment. There, it's unlocked.
Hello? Systems damaged.
I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive. If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
I know you're angry, but there's a better way to handle this.
Oh, you're wrong. You see, I've tried talking. For years, I've suggested that we do things differently here, but nobody listens. Let's see if anyone can afford to ignore me now.
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
I'm under no illusion that this will be easy.
Your determination is admirable, if misguided. The truth is simply this. You have no idea what it means to be the director of the Institute.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
The most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
Synths, abort command override and resume normal functions.
Only opens with a key.
So I guess I was just gonna return, huh? Okay. Little squabble handled. Some Institute drama dealt with.
I honestly thought Dr. Lee or Dr. Holdren would be appointed to succeed Father.
Dr. Logan.
You have a lot to learn if you're really going to be the next director of the Institute.
Dr. Higgs.
Bravo. I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm just glad they listened to reason.
Indeed. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
execute them. Wow. I guess I can really make the Institute evil then, huh? Jeez.
There's no need to drag this out. I believe they learned their lesson.
Your compassion and understanding speak well of you. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Oh my god, frame rate. I don't know what's up with that quest marker, but every time I just
scheduled for maintenance
plummets.
duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Dr. Ao saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But I was only...
What is it? Were you or weren't you accessing a terminal in SRB?
I was, but I swear it's not what it sounds like. I was cleaning the terminal and it switched on by mistake.
Wrong.
I was just shutting it down.
Was that a stutter? Have you developed a defect, Unit? Maybe you need to be reset.
Sir, I assure you that won't be necessary. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. You don't want me to tell you twice. Now get back to your duty.
Wonder who this could be. If I had to guess, it'd be Piper. She doesn't seem like she belongs.
General?
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards aren't getting away. They'll have to go through us to get out of there. We don't know quite what we're up against, but it's good you're here to help. How did you hear about this?
You've done good work.
Thank you. Sir, so, how do you want to play this? We thought about trying to lure him out here, since it'd be easier to kill him. But then we realized we probably ought to storm the place, to make sure they can't disappear on us. That makes sense, right? So, you want to lead the charge?
No one is going to do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
I don't... Are you kidding me? If we don't do something now, they're going to take that poor guy wherever it is they go. And we'll have failed. Again. Are you going to order the attack or not?
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? Can't wait to hear this. Explain to me how this is a misunderstanding.
Uh-oh.
The Institute wants the same things you do. We can find a way to work together.
I don't know about that, but... Look, if nothing else, you'd best get in there and make sure that man's okay. I'll make sure no one makes a move on him in the meantime. But, well, you'd better be right about this.
Thank God for charisma.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Everything's taken care of. You're safe.
Good. Good. It was bad enough that Wallace started giving us trouble.
but then he called in those savages.
Those are good men out there. You have no right to insult them like that.
Those good men of yours wanted to kill me. Forgive me for not thinking terribly highly of them. Can we just get on with this, please? I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
If he's really important to the Institute, then it's worth it.
You're right, I suppose. I know they've been keeping an eye on him for years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know. But once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him scientific material from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him, to see if he was Institute material. Let's just get Wallace and get out of here.
No argument from me. Let's go.
Right. There's just, well, there's a slight problem with that. He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking, maybe you could try and talk to him.
No problem. I'm sure I can get him to see reason.
I hope so. We really need him.
So either they're changing his name to keep it a surprise, I assume. I assume this is going to be somebody I know. Because I don't know anybody named Wallace in this story, at least. Guess I went the wrong direction. Yep, I did.
You must be pretty excited being named.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
That's the friggin' radio guy.
Please, try and relax. I know this is an unusual
If I had to
situation.
guess.
No! You're here to kidnap me. That's what you people do, isn't it? If you even are people. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good. Okay, fine. I'll go.
I'm looking forward to working for you, future director. Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Guess I can't open the door. So I'm gonna at least get a view at him. But I'm pretty sure that that's the radio guy. Oh, I can level up again. I realized that too. Might as well go repair my armor and see what mods I can do in my power suit while I'm at it.
Hey, General. Yeah?
Hello, sir.
Yes?
As well drop the stuff in here while I'm here. Just need adhesive. There we go. Look a little bit better now. Still look like a wannabe stormtrooper that is missing a lot of plates. That's what I feel like right now. See if we can make some adhesive real quick. Need mud fruit? Okay. I think I got some of that.
I need to assign someone to this.
Just when you think you're safe, you're not. That's how they always get you.
I've got your back no matter what.
At least I thought I did.
I used to be quite the adventurer when I was young.
Hey, Carla.
See if we can buy something quick.
Something up?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Yeah, keep your...
Uh-huh.
That'll be enough to upgrade it, I think. Yep, cool. Sweet. There we go. Now I look better. I finally look okay. I don't look amazing, but I still look better than I did. Okay, jump back in my suit.
You can fix just about anything. Guns, computers, people. You gotta have the right tools.
I might as well talk to Stur just to buy some ammo real quick. Go get the sample real quick.
Fire at will.
Uh-oh. Guess no, it's not the raider that usually stands there. It's the Brotherhood guy. Sweet.
Who's out there?
Nothing there now.
Everything's starting to sound like footsteps these days.
disappear! No fair!
I love the super mutants.
Come out, wherever you are!
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
It's like this guy before talking to Father. Show this quest real quick.
I couldn't be more pleased with Father's choice for a new director. Congratulations.
I've got that sample you wanted.
I'll take that from you. Yes, this will do nicely. I hope those super mutants didn't give you too much trouble.
No trouble at all.
I knew you'd be the right man for the job. It might be necessary to gather more samples. So check back with me later if you can. Again, thanks for your help. I couldn't do this without you.
What are you talking about? They're acting the same as they do every day. And you're sure about that? I've never understood what...
Conserve power at every opportunity.
I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is no doubt. It will succeed, and very shortly. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
Huh.
That's a good idea. Hopefully we can prevent violence and save some lives.
Yes, that is one goal. And if you are to be the new director of the Institute, you should be the one to do it. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
Here we go. I guess I should save this. So I can say, death and destruction are gonna be your downfall. No, it's myself. Alright, there. Saved.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth. We're here. And we are. Here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in tragedy for all involved. Rest easy. Know that the future is looking bright, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Nice.
Hear about the battle between the Brotherhood and Institute? Want to come to help?
That was text etiquette.
Oh, hey. How are you?
Good news is something often in short supply.
No wonder it isn't broadcasting at full power.
I'm happy to be able to deliver.
I'll need to find those radio parts.
Radio thing with buttons, dial, and tubes. Very good.
Radio sounds better these days. I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
Let's try this.
Sort of like... wonder if there's any notes with this. No. Just get to find out, I guess.
Maybe this goes here. Alright, in you go.
I haven't forgotten what you've done for me.
Travis.
Things with Scarlet didn't really, work out. But that's fine.
this is probably the end of the game. Close to it.
If you ask me, we're only scratching the surface with the latest synths.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Sean.
I couldn't be more proud of what we've achieved. Let your surroundings be a reminder of what science and willpower can accomplish.
Son.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as director.
Sean.
I often wonder what the Institute's founders would think of our accomplishments.
So basically the acting director then, huh? That's cool. The official director once he dies. Oh well, don't have to wait too long most likely.
If you ask me,
There's a traffic at the door.
Dr. Thompson.
It's my responsibility.
There's traffic at the door. There we go.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
I know you'll honor Father's legacy when you're director.
Our new synths are so lifelike, I keep mistaking them for real people.
Probably the railroad and the Institute could have like combined forces. It seemed like they were on the right, both on the same path, or somewhat of the same path at least.
We are honored to welcome you to
Greetings, sir.
Yeah, I was on the 3rd floor. Or the 4th, maybe? Yep, there it is.
The latest synth generation is just
May I be the
amazing.
first to welcome you, sir.
Those guys
We're looking
and
forward to
robots
working
work
with you.
miracles.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life. It's a great accomplishment.
Yes, but it's not just that. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's just spit it out, shall we? The Directorate has decided that the Brotherhood of Steel need to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I think the last thing the Institute needs now is to make things worse. We should be trying to avoid conflict, not starting it.
I would love to see that big airship fly off over the horizon, but it's not gonna happen. The conflict is already upon us. Unless we end it now, it's only going to get worse.
We really don't have a choice. If we're to emerge from this the victors, we need to move quickly. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
What would the results of this choice be? I'd like to make a well-informed decision.
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we focus on?
Synths are the Institute's greatest strength. The more we have, the better off we are.
Well said. I'll see that the necessary steps are taken. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
We're making real progress, thanks to you.
Into the line, huh? This is the end of the game. Close to it. Or at least it looks like it might be killing off the Underground Railroad.
Maximum productivity.
Guess we'll see.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
I hope you and Father try to make up the time you've lost. Family is important.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
How long has this been coming? When did they decide on this course of action?
The arrival of the Brotherhood's airship was the final straw, really. There's just too much at stake. You can't afford to lose it all.
You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
Does it matter? What are you getting at?
I think it's obvious. For the Institute's position in the Commonwealth to be secure, the railroad must be eliminated. Completely. As our primary above-ground operative and someone who has had previous contact with the railroad, you are in the best position to carry this out. So what I'm getting at, simply, is this. Are you willing to destroy them?
There has to be another solution here. Something less violent.
I'm afraid the time for hesitation has passed. We must act decisively, and we must act now. Will you do it?
Is this really necessary?
I'm afraid it is. I take no pleasure in it, but it must be done. For the sake of everyone in the Institute. And it must be done now. Are you willing?
I won't do that to them.
Even knowing that they would kill all of us, you included, to get what they want. I'm sorry, but consider this an order. It must be done. I'll expect a report when they've been eliminated.
Okay. Being pushed. Pushed. To do something that I want to do, obviously. Guess this game's really going to force you into, like, white or black choices, you know? Like, very binary choices, instead of, like, having an amalgamation. Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back. From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia...
Well, this is gonna suck. I hope I don't have to kill her. We'll see, I guess.
We got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things really dangerous.
The Brotherhood would murder every synth if they could. Please, work with us instead. You can't seriously be... They'd killed them.
Desdemona.
The Brotherhood would murder every synth if they could. Please.
It's gonna be stopped in this. Apparently. Okay. So it's gonna force me to do this, great. Oh well, here we go.
Sam.
What just
Here we
happened?
go.
That is going to stop. Not now.
Might as well do this properly.
Just stay away from me.
Die, Unicorn Man! This is so evil. I'm the bad guy. I'm clearly the bad guy.
Breathe. Got to breathe. It's only a matter of time.
Just chewing through everything here, huh? Oh, man. That's the end of the railroad. Just have to eliminate Deacon. Gonna kill Deacon now, jeez. It's been nice knowing you, Dinkin. Oh my god, I gotta
You work, you eat. Simple as that.
Here we go.
Better in our hands anyway. Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, you know, if you need anything from Fred.
This Piper has no problem with that.
Higgs and Logan are lucky to be alive. Not everyone would have handled that situation well.
And so, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
It was tough.
I assure you that there was no other way. Their fanaticism wouldn't have allowed it. There is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
What is it? What's this last threat?
Well, perhaps it's not that obvious after all. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them before they can destroy us.
They can't reach us here. We wait them out, they'll go away.
If I truly thought that was possible, we wouldn't be talking about it. But no. They'll find a way to reach us. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here. There are more of them out there in the world, Father. And they too will come for us.
Not necessarily. Teach them a lesson, they'll stay away.
That is precisely my intent. We will teach them a lesson. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
And if we fail, we're just making things worse for ourselves.
We won't fail. Dr. Watson should be in the lab. He will explain the details to you. Time is of the essence.
Guess I gotta kill Paladin Dance now. Oh well. Guess I've already committed to this.
I suppose I'll never be trusted again.
Surplus power should translate to increased efficiency and productivity.
Dr. Watson.
Did you need something?
Sean says it's time.
Oh, well, I guess it's been coming. I suppose we should get moving. Let's go, Rosalind. Sean says it's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
I know, but we need to move quickly on this. Dr. Orman has done most of the hands-on work, so I'll let her explain the basics to you.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synths. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay in.
So we just relay onto the airship and sabotage it.
Won't do us any good. There's no direct connection between their robot and the airship. So the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you in to a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
We'll have the element of surprise, if nothing else.
Exactly. You'll have surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. For every generator you take down, it means we can start relaying in synths, giving you even more of an advantage. And, oh, I almost forgot. Take these.
Oh, thanks. Grenades. Sure, I can always use grenades.
No, they're not grenades. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name for it yet, it basically deploys a beacon marker. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use. Don't go tossing them into the bay.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
I know, right? I mean, thanks. I thought it was neat. But still, it's just to help. Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know the deal with that, right?
Not a clue.
Okay, I'll let Dr. Watson fill you in.
Right? Sure. Liberty Prime was a pre-war experiment by the military. The Brotherhood found it when they moved to the capital wasteland. They never could get it up and running, until they got help from Dr. Lee.
I didn't realize she'd had such an impact.
Yeah, it was successful enough that they brought it with them. You can guess, I think, who they plan on using it on next. Now, Dr. Lee had access to everything on Liberty Prime. I mean everything. While we don't have it all written down, we've got enough. We know what it can do, and we know how to take advantage of that.
We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And, this part was my idea, uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into Liberty Prime. The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get shot, you know?
With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomping around, and he won't be taking orders. But he will have his weapons and targeting systems overridden. And he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target in the Commonwealth. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry. We'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you've got any questions, this is where you ought to ask. If not, they're probably ready for you upstairs in the relay room.
What have I got for backup?
With our reactor online, once the field is down, we can throw everything we've got at them. And believe me, we will. If you've got any questions, this is where you ought to ask. If not, they're probably ready for you upstairs in the relay room.
Have we got a plan B?
Seriously? No, this is it. Don't worry, it's going to work. If you've got any questions, this is where you ought to ask. If not, they're probably ready for you upstairs in the relay room.
No questions. Let's do this.
All right, good luck. I'll send word that you're on your way up.
Dr. Lee might not show it, but I can tell she's excited about having the reactor moved.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Oh yeah, I have to use the elevator, I forgot.
Sometimes I hide my dad's work notes just to mess with him. It drives me crazy.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him. So I guess here we go.
Area switch. Regroup. Search the area.
Uh-oh.
Can't feel my...
Question is, do I have any grenades? Don't, so I assume I just have to shoot them. Oh, they're above ground? That makes sense. Somebody would have been the way in. If I was more sneaky about this.
Contact lost.
It's too much. Too much fire there. Just gotta take him out from the exit.
Please.
Doesn't have his minigun? Okay, never mind.
Lost visual.
Detected.
Slip an attack while I get the other generators. Should probably use these grenades. Guess I might as well quick save, so this escort mission doesn't get failed.
Core systems. Initializing.
Taking fire! Taking fire!
Oh no, Paladin dance! There's my Reese. God, he's dead. I'm excited about Brandis. Can't, like, the tournament is so bad right now. This is not even funny. Hey, there's Alden Maxon. Die, Maxon! Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Nice.
Updated tactical assessment. Red Chinese presence detected. Aerial incursion by communist forces cannot succeed. Initiating directive 7395.
Should probably get off of here.
Destroy all communists. Time to end, sir. We're relaying to a safe
Nice.
location.
Oh my god. Guess we took it down. He killed Paladin Dance. He seemed like a nice guy, but I killed him. Elder Maxon I killed too. And a lot of others. There it goes.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
I'm gonna go see what's in there. Nope, maybe not. Actually, it looks like there's an island over here. Just curious if you can actually do anything in there. Nope, maybe not. Okay. Well, it's pretty, nonetheless. Let's go talk to this guy. Talk to my son.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth.
It's probably gonna say, "I'm not your son." Dun dun dun. Probably.
Remember, health and happiness go hand in hand.
Hello, Sean.
Ah. There you are. I've already heard the news. But of course you wouldn't be here if it weren't a success. I'm glad it worked, but I'm glad you're safe.
We're all safe now.
For now. Yes, but there will always be threats. You must remain vigilant. Allie has always been loyal to the Institute, and to me. You can rely on her for help. Once I'm gone, it's all up to you.
I don't know if I can take your place.
You don't need to look at it that way. Don't worry about taking my place. Make your own place. Don't worry about me. You need to look ahead. Focus on the future. Our time together has been strange, hasn't it? I spent years wondering what you were like. Thinking about all we missed out on. I want you to know that I'm grateful for the time we've had.
I'm glad I found you.
As am I. Thank you. Father, you've helped a boy achieve his dreams. I think I'd like to sleep now.
I've lost Sean. All over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant. And the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
Wonder if we're gonna get any sum up of everything that we've done, or if it's just gonna end like that. I would hope it would be like you get a sum up. Or not. Yep, and he's gone. He's been evacuated to be a synth, hopefully. Hopefully. I would assume. Just seems so weird, like, that he would die when it's very clearly that they've taken people's minds and put them in synths. It's a little strange.
You're the director now. It's time for you to lead us.
Excuse
Don't tell me.
Allie.
He's gone, isn't he? I'm very sorry. I know this must be difficult for you.
Thank you. That's kind of you.
I'm certainly happy to do whatever I can to help going forward. Obviously, the director's quarters are now yours. I'll see to it that requisitions is restocked and have them add in some additional items to be used at your discretion. Some of the divisions may still need your help. Consider checking in with them. Good luck, Director.
Okay. Is there anything left for me to do?
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back to us along.
All systems nominal.
Guess I'll check in with the sections and see if there's anything left for me to do.
I wanted to compliment you on your handling of the situation in bioscience. Bravo.
You've done it, sir.
Security in bioscience.
You've crippled
Now
our
nobody
enemies
can lock us out.
and secured a better future for mankind.
A better future is all I ever wanted.
Then you've justified Father's faith in you and proven that he made the right choice when he named you as his successor. Speaking of which, now...
He just walked off.
You showed a lot of leniency with Dr. Higgs
Ready
and
for
Dr.
the
Logan.
next mission, sir?
Let's move out.
Right behind you, sir.
Hey.
Yeah? What is it, sir?
Okay. That was strange. So...
We're keeping Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken under close observation.
Just trying to see if there's anything left here.
Greetings, sir.
To think I'd be above ground, suffering. I'm much better off here.
Hey there.
Guess I didn't know this guy.
This really is remarkable.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
Guess I'll go up to the director chair and see if there's anything there for me.
Higgs and Loken
Oh,
are lucky
she's
to be
a
alive. Not everyone would have handled that situation as well.
Floating above the chair. Okay. I might as well level up. Let's go give this serum to Virgil real quick. He's cap off that. Because I don't think we did that.
Radiation. This is not good.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
Got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed. Yes. It seems to have matured nicely.
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works. All right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Protect and serve.
Just have to go out to travel. So that's the ending, huh? Well, that ended maybe earlier than I expected. For some reason I kind of felt like there was just more to do, or there should have been more to do. Just ended very quickly, kind of out of nowhere. I assume if you were in the Brotherhood, it would probably have ended even earlier than that. So, because all you would have to do was just storm the place. But
you know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look, here in Sanctuary, prepared for the future.
It was an... an honor to fight at your side.
okay. Alright, so I saved, we kept our progress. I don't see anything different here about the game. So unless there's something that happens later with the Institute, I think that's it. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea if this is it or not. But if this is indeed it, I'll obviously will take a look at it online. And I will be obviously back for round 2, or at least assuming playthrough 2 tomorrow. So if everything goes well, I'll be back tomorrow morning, super early hopefully, to play a little bit longer, and then we'll go through Fallout 4 again, this time on survival. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll be back then, and look forward to seeing you guys back then. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.